Hello everyone, it's the Jewish Week Online. I'm your host, Aaron Herman. We're here at the Tribeca Film Festival and the opportunity to be the director and cast of Big Bad Wolves. A vigilante cop and a vengeful father captures and interrogates an accused serial killer. Aharon Keshales and Navot Papushhado's brutal follow-up to Rabies examines a horror that most would not want to imagine. What would you do if someone hurt the one you love most? A revenge thriller with teeth. Big Bad Wolves delivers on its raw tension and operatic drama. Whenever you start your process in developing a movie, there's a lot of emotions and heart that goes into it. And coming off your 2011 Rabies, there's that excitement. And Israel is known for a lot of different things: technology, innovation, and now it's you. How does that feel?
Actually, it feels pretty good to do something different than what you usually get from Israeli cinema, and you know, we took a few risks in Rabies and now in this one, but I think it really pays off, and it really put us in the spotlight, and not only for doing something different, but for doing it good. Apparently, they like it. Tzachi, you want to say something? Say something.
Okay, I want to say that if Israel can start exporting horror films, and we have good people that can do it, so that's a new, I don't say a bsora, a new bsora. How do you say it in English? That's good news, very good news, and we're looking forward for the next one. Dovele, something about something. How was it to be my father?
I'm still your father, and it's not that I've been your father, and I agree with every word you said before.
Thank you.
It's very important that Dovele agrees with us.
So you've gotten incredible reviews, for this film. Did anything surprise you as you were filming the movie?
In what way? Every way?
Did anything surprise you?
Yeah, I was astonished from the ending. Yeah, I didn't know where the film was going on. No, but I think that we were surprised with our actors, because when you write a torture porn film, you really don't think about when you see it in the U.S. being made. You don't think like taking the best actors living in your country that they're very from the theater or television or the film industry. You think about taking the most beautiful girl and just torturing the hell out of her. So we have a beautiful girl in our movie. It's Rotem. So when we decided to write it down, we wanted to do a torture porn that is, it's much more than a torture porn. It's a comedy, it's a drama, it has some dramatic layers to it. And when we sat down with the actors, with our four leads, Lior is in Bucharest, doing an HBO film, but the other three are here. And when we sat down with them with the script, they just gave us a lot of inputs and a lot of their point of view and perspective on our writing, and we can develop a better arcs for each character. So for us, after Rabies, it was like really starting to work on our attitudes with actors as directors, not only writing something down and then shooting it, but the entire process was much more complex and much more interesting this time around.
Did you have fun? Like whenever you're doing these type of movies, there's the opportunity to really give it to your co-director or your actors. Like, was there a time you're like, oh man, I'm really gonna get him on this one?
I think Rotem had a lot of fun getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, it was fun. All in all, it was fun. It was a bit intense, and the days were a bit long, but in a very good way. And the atmosphere was great on the set. It was really productive and good vibe. So yeah, we had a lot of fun, and as they said before, you don't get many opportunities like that in Israel, in this kind of movie, in such a good script. You don't really have that. So once you grab that, it makes it fun. Yeah.
Rotem is a masochist, so he really had when we stopped shooting, he fell to a great depress. Really, he miss it. But Tzachi is a sadist, yes. Tzachi. And me, I am a great sadist, yes. I still But we play with candles now and a little bit when we are here in the hotel and in little we today we waited, all three of us, we waited for a taxi, and in this big city a woman passed. Tzachi, you can see it in his iPhone. Yes, he has it on his iPhone. In this big city, a woman passed and he said, "Hey, I saw you are from Big Bad Wolf. I saw you." Three. Yes. And she said, he has it. I don't want. She talked with superlative. She was so excited. But in this, it's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. The coincidence, I don't believe in destiny. I believe in coincidence, and I think they didn't investigate well coincidence, because he broke his glasses yesterday, as in the movie, with the photographer stepped with his leg on his glasses and broke it, and then he walked like. And then a woman pass now, and it's. And we wait what will be. Okay.
How has as I say, so has there been a difference in the reaction between American audiences and Israeli audiences, do you think? Do you think there's going to be a difference?
First of all, this is the world premiere and people in Israel never saw it. Actually, the actors saw it for the first time here in Tribeca. So I think Israeli will accept it much better than they did Rabies. Rabies was the number 5 most watchable Israeli film at that year that it came. And we hope to be better this time, because I think it's more Israeli this time, the film. They could relate it. I mean, Rabies was a bit specific. It was pure slasher film, and this has more. It's more of everyone's taste, I think, in a way that the story is revealing and stuff.
Blood,
Yeah, if they love brutal films. Tzachi,
Yes.
please concentrate.
Yes,
How do you think the Israeli audience will react?
They are not used so much to horror films, and it's less popular than the United States, but in many fields we are following what's happening in the United States, and maybe this what will happen now. And young people love horror films, and young people, that's the best audience.
There's obviously when you have the buzz of your film, and it's a very strong buzz, how does that make you feel to know that like you got there? There's a point obviously in everyone's career where they get to that point where they want the critics, they want the audience to connect to you, which will then hopefully bring you more opportunities. So how does that feel as a cast and as creators?
I'm thinking about early retirement. I told Navot that if this film will succeed with the fans and the critics, I'm done.
That's it.
It's like George Costanza and Seinfeld. You have to know when you tell your best joke and then leave the room. But I don't know. I started as a film critic and a teacher, so it's a bit disorienting for me, the entire attention and the success of Rabies, and also this one here. So I don't know what to do with that. I just go to sleep every night, and I'm taking the blanket over my head, because it's really a humbling experience, and I'm very modest, so it's very scary for me, the entire journey so far.
Yeah, I have to agree. It's still a very humbling and very, very frightening experience. I mean, you really don't know when you do this kind of films if the audience gets you, if the critics gets you, and to see all the love we are getting here, it's very humbling experience.
As you can see, Big Bad Wolf is a powerful film about revenge and horror. This is Aaron Herman. Thank you for watching.